what can we expect in this fall?
Yeah, I think you can expect a more developed player, just more in tune with the offense, more in tune with the quarterback, understanding the defenses more, and just a more well-rounded player in all assets of the game.
Have you ever thought, what if I had not got there last 15?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you think about that, but I mean, not too much. I realized that it helped me develop as a player and as a person, and at the end of the day, I'm grateful for it. And obviously, there's always that what if, but you just never know.
The silver lining in all of this is Garrett gets hurt, you get an opportunity, you get hurt, George gets an opportunity, Drew gets an opportunity. Now you've got a really deep tight end room with experience. How valuable is that now, all the reps that these guys have gotten last year just because of circumstance?
Right, yeah, it's definitely huge having a lot of depth at the tight end position, obviously, because guys go down like that, and it only helps each one of us. We push each other every day, and that's huge for us. So it was good.
Can you take us back to the Illinois game? What exactly happened and kind of how frustrating it was realizing you were going to be watching the rest of the season?
Yeah. So initially my injury happened my freshman year. So they didn't do surgery the first time, put me in a cast, played the next spring ball. Had a few issues with it, sat out a week before the season last year during camp, and then it was kind of a lingering thing that never really went away from me. So I kind of had a little bit of idea that at some point it might go on me, and obviously during the Illinois game when I was just cutting off field, it just rolled out, and I knew right away what it was. So yeah.
Was it ankle, foot?
Yeah, it was ankle. It was my deltoid. Just completely snapped it, and then had a few bone chippings in there too as well. So they went in there and cleaned it up.
The left one?
Yep, the left one.
There's the ending a season is frustrating. There's also the development that you want to keep going, and you probably lose a couple months of that. How'd you try to maybe get that back in the off season?
Yeah, so I mean, I've gone through a decent amount of injuries. My junior year in high school, I snapped my collarbone. First ever catch playing tight end. So it wasn't my first time doing it, and I just feel like every time I come back from injury, I only get better. So that's the way I look at it, and that's the way I am moving forward.
You feel like you're tougher because of that?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, going through anything like that can only make you tougher. So definitely.
What kind of influence is Justin having on this? Coach Sands having on this room?
Yeah, Coach Sands is huge. He's great working with us. Super personable. He's been a huge help, just understanding, especially the run game, because obviously last year he's with the O-line, and that's a huge part of what tight ends do, and something I need to get better at. So he's a great help, and he understands the pass game too, as he played tight end here. So he's a great coach, and we're super grateful to have him for sure.
How much do you guys know about his career?
Yeah, we know a little bit. Yeah, obviously he played here. He bounced around a little bit in the NFL with the Colts. He was with the Colts. It's obviously a great tight end. He's actually on the wall in the tight end room. So you walk in there, see him in his jersey every day. So you have a pretty good understanding of who he was here and what he means to this program.
Does it give you any position coach, not just him, but like an extra credibility when you have that?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. He's gone through it. He understands the position you're in out there, and the more relatable it is, the better. So it definitely helps going both ways.
What do you do best, Max, and what do you need to improve?
Yeah, I think I'm a really solid pass catcher. I think I run really good routes. I think I'm a pretty good, well-rounded tight end. I need to obviously keep pursuing the blocking part of my game. That's always you can always get better in every part of your game, and I think that's probably the main thing I really want to work on, just putting my nose in there, running guys. And yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at.
Could you be one of the Big Ten's best tight ends?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think it's not something I really think about. Just kind of let that take care of itself if it happens. Show up every day, go to work, and whatever the outcome is, at least you put your all into it, and if it happens, it happens.
Well, why is
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, seeing my brother every day, it's a lot of fun, especially that he's a tight end, so I get to spend a lot of time with him. We're obviously really, really close. We grew up together, obviously, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
There seems to be a lot of confidence in what you can do for this team. Where are you seeing maybe a second tight end that can develop into sort of starting caliber, so you can do more of those multiple sets?
Yeah. No, we have a loaded room. We got George, obviously. He got a lot bigger this year. He's a really explosive player. He can make plays. Bibber as well. He's a really explosive player too. Fertney, he comes in there and he gets the job done. He plays it really hard. He's a physical guy, and you know, all 4 of us can really produce at a pretty high level, so it's really good.
We know you guys can compete out here, but what's the relationship like with you guys inside the ring?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. I mean, the tight ends are a really close group, and we spend a lot of time together, obviously. And, you know, it's a lot of joking around, a lot of, you know, play here and there. And when we come out here, it's strictly ball, you know. And it's fun to have those guys by your side, obviously, because we're super close. And it only makes playing the game easier for sure.
From what you've seen, how much has George kind of improved since
George,
last year?
I mean, George was already a great player, and he just took an even bigger step this year. I mean, obviously with his weight gain, you know, he can tack the defense down the field. He can put his nose in there and block. So he's really he can do it all. And you know, I think throughout this year you'll only see more progression out of him, especially since he's getting more reps and stuff like that. So for sure.
We saw last year how comfortable Hudson was using the tight ends, and obviously the Virginia Tech game, a lot of short yardage situations going to you. How's that connection developed over a year of him being here and this also the second year in the system?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it makes it a lot easier year 2 being in the same system. We're pretty close off the field too, so you know, we kind of have that trust on the field, and I think just the more reps we get, obviously after a year, the better it's going to be. And you know, we're looking for a big year this year, so for sure.